And we are talking about the Alabama Child Protection Act. And again, just so glad that Joe Ingram is joining us. Good evening to you, sir.
Good evening.
It is your first time on the show, so welcome.
Thank you.
So glad that you are staying up late with us tonight on this very important topic, as Kirby said, and really wanting to address parents. First of all, though, just kind of introduce yourself to our viewing audience and tell them a little bit about yourself and your practice.
Sure. Thank you for having me, Kirby.
Absolutely.
Great to see you as well. Joe Ingram, Ingram Law LLC. My office is in Vestavia, Alabama. I have been in practice for almost 22 years. I handle criminal cases from Huntsville, Birmingham, Montgomery, and Mobile.
Wow.
And this is a very important topic tonight, Kirby. Tonight we want to talk to mom and dads, public service announcement material. We're not trying to scare anybody, we're not trying to alarm anybody, but this law that goes into effect October 1 this week is really important.
Joe, give us a thumbnail on this law. Tell us what it is this law addresses and why parents, especially parents, need to be paying attention and counseling their kids on this.
Yeah, so for once Alabama is the leader in something. Thank God. We have the toughest law in the nation as to computer AI generated pictures that become child pornography of children. And a lot of teenagers have cell phones, and they use Snapchat and they use Instagram AI apps on their phone. And if they take these apps and they take photos of their classmates and then they generate a robotic image and they publish it.
It's a pornographic type of image.
This is making child pornography, and if they distribute it, that's publishing. And it's no longer a juvenile crime, it's going to be considered an adult crime, October 1.
And are these felonies, Joe?
They are felonies. If it's the most serious felony, it could be a Class A felony, which is minimum of 10 years to 99 years in the state penitentiary.
Wow.
So this is very serious.
And Joe, because it's an act of that nature, would you then have to report as a sex offender potentially?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wow.
And the other thing about this law that the legislature built in, schools have mandatory reporting. So teachers, parents, school resource officers, if they look at a phone, they find this, they got to turn you in. So moms and dads, we really need you to look at kids' phones this week and have some serious conversations, because we want to protect everybody so that they're not on the wrong side of this issue.
Yep, absolutely.
And just to be clear, so we're not talking about sexting. We are talking about someone taking a picture of someone fully clothed.
Right.
So this is not, we don't want to confuse those two. This is a child taking a picture of a classmate fully clothed and then using a special app that will then produce the child pornography.
Right, Melody. Okay. So there's one app in particular called undressedai.com. And all you need is the face image, and then the computer can generate whatever image of the body it wants to manipulate.
Wow.
And it doesn't have to be real.
Yeah.
It's child pornography under the law now.
So Joe, families need to, parents need to be looking at their children's phones and seeing if this app is on there.
Right.
And if it's on there, they need to do something about it. This is very serious.
Absolutely. And two other things that we talked about off air. Most everybody has their phones backed up to, if you have an iPhone, backed up to the cloud. Okay, if you did something, you did what you did. Do not multiply the problem and think you can just delete the image off your phone. It's backed up to the Apple cloud. All they got to do is go get a search warrant and they'll get it. And two, that would be considered obstruction of justice, which is another felony. You're only multiplying the problem. So let's deal with what we got. Hope it's not the worst case scenario. And this is just public service information. Three, Kirby, just really fast.
Sure.
ISP, Internet Service Provider. That code on your phone, on your home Wi-Fi, that's all they need. That is your digital fingerprint in the world today to this technology that's coming.
Wow, so much to know.
Wow.
So much to know. Thank you so much for just that important introduction.
Yes.